You've got the dream, the drive, and the vision to start your own business. But here's a question for you. Should you go solo or incorporate? This simple decision can impact everything in your business, from client relationships to taxes. But today, we're going to discover which option is the best and figure out the pros and cons of each alternative. Not only that, but I'll also share some discount codes to register your business in Canada or the USA at really affordable rates. Hi, my name is Bedad. I'm a CPA and the co-founder of ReInvestWealth. So what exactly is a self-employed business? A self-employed business, aka sole proprietorship, is the simplest form of business and usually doesn't require anything to start as long as you use your own legal name for all of your invoicing and marketing. You make all the decisions and you also get to keep all of the profits. But with simplicity comes trade-offs. For example, there's very little separation between you and your business. That means if something goes terribly wrong, your personal assets like your car and your house might be at risk. Therefore, while it's easy and cheap to start, it's important to think about the risks long term. On the other hand, an incorporation creates a completely separate legal structure specifically for your business. It's like giving your business its own identity, with its own name, its own bank account, and its own tax responsibilities. But incorporations aren't as simple or as cheap as going self-employed. Therefore, it's better suited for entrepreneurs who are ready to scale their business, hire employees, and really limit their business risk. So let's go over the main pros and cons of each alternative. Being self-employed comes with three big perks. The first one is control, because you call all the shots, but that also means you bear all the responsibility. It's low cost, and starting a sole proprietorship business is often free, but the lower cost comes with fewer protections. And flexibility is really important because you can always switch to an incorporation later. Therefore, it's a good starting point for those just testing the waters. Some of the disadvantages of being self-employed include the personal liability aspect, because your personal assets may be at risk if you get sued or default on debt. There are usually higher taxes to pay because all your business income will be taxed at the personal income tax rates, which can add up. And usually there's limited growth potential because accessing things like business loans or investors can be very difficult if you're self-employed. Now, what are some key advantages when incorporating a business? Well, the first one is the limited liability, because your personal assets are safer under a corporation. It's easier to fundraise because corporations can actually issue shares and attract investor money. There are better tax benefits under a corporation because most small businesses enjoy a lower corporate tax rate than you would if you were self-employed. And some of the disadvantages of incorporating, there are higher startup costs because you'll need to pay more to get set up and to maintain your corporate business structure. There are ongoing administrative tasks with accounting work and legal work to do every year. And if you decide to close the business, it's not just a matter of saying you want to close it, you actually have to dissolve the corporation, which isn't as simple as just walking away. So if you're leaning towards a self-employment business structure, it's actually very easy to start. If you operate under your own legal name, there are no registration fees. But if you want to operate under a business name or what's called a trade name, you'll have to pay a very small fee to register that business name. But if you're thinking about incorporating, the process is a little bit more involved. You may get quotes from lawyers in the thousands of dollars, but here's a little secret. It's actually much cheaper to incorporate than what people think. With tools like Owner in Canada or Stripe Atlas in the US, it actually only costs a few $100s to incorporate your business. These tools make the process super simple and really cost effective. But not just that, through our partnerships with both Owner and Stripe, you can save even more on the already really affordable incorporation fees. I'll put links in the comments below to get discounts on both incorporation services. No matter which business structure you choose, having dedicated business bank accounts and an accounting software is a must and will really help simplify all of your financials. In Canada, you can choose BMO to get a free business checking account and a free business credit card. And yes, you can still get these business accounts even if you're self-employed. In the US, Bluevine is a really great choice, again, to get your free business checking account and your free business credit card. Therefore, just get your dedicated business bank accounts set up right away and connect them to an accounting software like ReInvestWealth to automatically track all of your business activities. This small step will save you so much time because it's going to make it super easy to know what's for business and what's not. So whether you choose self-employed or incorporation, the right decision will be based on what are your business goals and how much risk you're willing to take. But remember, you don't need to make this decision by yourself. ReInvestWealth, Owner, and Stripe can all help in this process. So if you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more business tips. And don't forget to try ReInvestWealth's accounting software using the promo code in the comments below. Thank you.